The fifth season of the television comedy series Community premiered on January 2, 2014, and concluded on April 17, 2014. The season consists of 13 episodes and aired on NBC on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as part of the network's Comedy Night Done Right. The season features the return of series creator Dan Harmon as showrunner, as well as the exit of cast members Donald Glover and Chevy Chase from the series, the introduction of Jonathan Banks, and the return of John Oliver. NBC announced the series' cancellation in May 2014, however in June 2014 Yahoo! Screen announced it had ordered a sixth season. Cast: starring Joel McHale as Jeff Winger, Gillian Jacobs as Britta Perry, Danny Pudi as Abed Nadir, Yvette Nicole Brown as Shirley Bennett, Alison Brie as Annie Edison, Donald Glover as Troy Barnes, Jim Rush as Dean Craig Pelton, Ken Jeong as Ben Chang. Episodes. Production. On May 10, 2013, NBC announced it had renewed the series for a fifth season, to consist of 13 episodes. The season does not feature original cast member Chevy Chase in a regular role, as he left the series near the end of the fourth season by mutual agreement between the actor and network. Chase does appear in a guest role during the first episode of the season, and the character's exit from the show is finalized in cooperative polygraphy. Donald Glover, who portrays Troy Barnes, only appears in 5 of the 13 episodes. Jonathan Banks appears in 11 of the season's 13 episodes as criminology professor Buzz Hickey. Rob Corddry reprises his role as lawyer Alan Connor in the season premiere. Walton Goggins guest stars in cooperative polygraphy as a mysterious man named Mr. Stone, with a dangerous accusation, a tantalizing offer and a devious plan that will change the group forever. John Oliver, who played Professor Duncan throughout the first 2 seasons, reprises his role in Season 5 for multiple episodes. Other guest stars in the season include Vince Gilligan, Mitchell Hurwitz, Tim Heidecker, Eric Wareheim, Brie Larson, Nathan Fillion, Robert Patrick, Paget Brewster, Kumail Nanjiani, Katie Leclerc, and Ben Folds. David Cross guest stars in an episode that serves as a sequel to Season 2's Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, playing Hank Hickey, the estranged son of Professor Hickey. B.J. Novak has a cameo in the second part of the 2-part season finale. Season 5 began shooting on August 19, 2013. The fifth season has the return of series creator Dan Harmon as showrunner and executive producer after he was fired from the show after the end of the third season. Also returning is former writer-producer Chris McKenna, who is also now an executive producer. Season 4 showrunners Moses Port and David Garaccio do not return for Season 5, as they just had a 1-year deal. The only other returning writers are Andy Bobrow and Tim Sicardo. Meanwhile Annie Mebane, Steve Basilone, Maggie Banda, and Ben Wexler all departed to join the Michael J. Fox show, while Megan Gans joined Modern Family. Joining the writing staff for the fifth season are Parker Durr and Jordan Bloom, Alex Rubens, Ryan Ridley, Dan Guterman, and Matt Roller. Other writers in the staff include Carol Kolb, Briggs Hatton, Kayla Perry, Eric Summers, Monica Padrick and Donald Diego. Reception. The fifth season has received strongly positive reception from television critics. The season received a Metacritic score of 80 out of 100 based on 15 reviews, signifying generally favorable reviews. The season was also certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, with an approval rating of 92% and average score of 8.7/10, based on 25 reviews. Vern Gay of Newsday gave the back-to-back episodes an A grade, remarking that the first of the 2 was funny, while the latter was simply hilarious. Alan Sapinall, writing for HitFix, remarked that the show is back, and back to being itself. References. External links, episode guide at NBC.com, list of community episodes at the Internet Movie Database, list of community episodes at TV.com.